Can you guys hear me like that? Can you guys hear me? Is it working? No. Uh, yes, you can. Oh my god. Finally, yeah. I have no idea what happened. Uh, I've been literally responding to everything you guys have been saying. Uh, thinking you guys could hear me. I don't know why that happened. I haven't opened the OBS since last stream, and it was working last stream. So for whatever reason, it changed itself. Um. So yeah, that's weird. Uh, I guess it's jealous. Welcome back, Andy's voice. Where's GeForce opening? Um. So let's do something. Since we're just at the beginning and you guys couldn't hear me, let's just restart and read the stuff for you guys. Yes. There you go. Lower the volume of the sound. Yeah. Hmm. Is it good like that? Is it good like that? Hopefully, it'll do. Maybe a little bit. Um. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let's hear more. Does that work? Um. Okay, better. Okay, I'm glad that sounds better. Okay, so now that name works and now that my voice works, I'm gonna try like updating OBS after the stream, see if maybe that helps it. And I'll try to run a couple of test streams after this to see if I can find why the audio resetted itself. Um, so yeah, that's that. We can begin now. So forget everything that you saw. Uh, so we're choosing Beanslinger, right? We love your voice more. Okay, here goes Beanslinger. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is a mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, and due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. I wanna be a Beanslinger. Kira from the True Man. Come here. Ipsy, you're really good with Latin. Did you like study it in school or something? I want to miss you, buddy. Caw. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and noses your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Then this is interesting. You read the spine of your books, Eda Jones and the Curse of the Haunted Gulch. I love that one. Gil Bobsy and the Incident at the Spooky Citadel. I read that one 10 times. Pity Swift and the Secret of the Spooky Woods. I love that one. Escape from the Dark Prison. Rufus liked that one. This one as much as I did. Dick Bobsy and the Mystery of the Vampire Barn. That gave me this one when I was a kid. The Adventure of the Cursed Cave. I love that one. You okay? This one might come in handy. You got an item. Walking stupid. This book tells you the tale of a renegade sheriff who has really bad at walking. No stupid walking. You read the book cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupid. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you try to pick it up. Now we have unlocked the perk of walking stupid. So our character moves like this now for the rest of the game. So get used to it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figured the last couple of moves. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yeah, it's a book you wanted for Kimbo. I know it's early, but the one about picking locks? Ooh boy. The one about desert survival? Ooh boy. The one about partnering? Ooh boy. So we're gonna go for desert survival. I'm happy to hear your voice back. The voice act. Yeah, voice acting. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lips quiver a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. You got an item, can of infinite beans. Thanks, Dad. Good, good, good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Uh, the voice acting makes the game special. Okay, ignoring that, usually if you choose other classes, that you get like different items from your father. So if you choose the cow puncher, you get your grandmother's brass knuckles. Um, your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him a puzzle back. Hand him his puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a good point. Why are you going west anyway? To help people to take my fortune to get these off of this stupid farm. You've read the papers, Rufus. The people at west are in trouble. They all need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and that's a statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of mom and dad, and I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you're dead. You'll be dead by Quimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. Look like this is your first rodeo. Would you like to skip the boring? This isn't your first rodeo. Now I want to play the prologue again. Cinematographer Victor Thompson. Film editor Kevin Sim. Dialect coach Reef Connor. Stunt coordinator Wes Cleveland. As stunt coordinator. Key grip Chris Moyer. Boom operator. Even the credits are a joke. 200 miles later. Well, the bad news is that you fell out of the cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town though. Get up and dust yourself off. You got an item, Dusty Turnip. So here's another thing we can do. If we run enough into a cactus, you'll get a perk. So let's just do that for Pointy, you got a perk, mostly scabs. So yeah, we got pricked by so many cacti that we uh, got became mostly scabs. This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. And the best part is that buffet also has an open bar. Read it. You read the book and you learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. Nice. Unfortunately, while practicing your technique, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which turns out isn't a real thing. Aw. If you get the book for lockpicking, you read it and then you donate it to an orphanage, and then it says all the kids learned how to pick locks and escaped from the orphanage. So yeah. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed ghosty sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, whatever your hat, dang nabbit. Hey, where's your hat, dang nabbit? Well, ya can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat and find a magical black Stetson, and that looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got an item, barely enchanted hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, sir. Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, gal. Yeah, dang nabbit. I used to say dang nabbit all the time, but then, like, not enough people play this game, so I stopped saying it because nobody understood. Yeah, you heading west. If yeah want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Yes, let me know. Well, no pressure. All right, I'll keep it in mind. We can't do that yet. Okay, this is a good part. So listen closely. It's a spittoon. People spit into it, without even looking. Is it looking in it? That is absolutely disgusting. Look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit, regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into the filth encrusted spittoon. I don't I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shiny at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinkiness breath horror. It smells like uh the vomit through at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like a glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull out your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, possibly some kind of disease as well. Congratulations, you get an item, nasty ring. So yeah, that's a thing that happened. Sí, plus uno son significativas. Sí. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you wait, you see a sign tapped taped to the back while we're reading. Reward for lost mugs, 25 minutes. Keep waiting. The bartender finally noticed you. Howdy, howdy, cowgirl. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Kyra A. Name's Kyra. What brings you to our little backwater? Ask about your work. Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Ask about the railroad. The railroad, the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company that. Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burnt to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this Forsaken Berg is always falling apart, in one way or another. The hustler always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement, some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement for ya. The basement door for ya. And you need this. Take the care of it. Um, Howdy, I'm Kira. Howdy, Kira, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm town hustler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Ah, gotcha. How's that work? How's that working for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the doors. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh, is that why you're drinking instead? Yep. Me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One kind. One, kind of boring one, but it's got four legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Oop, let's go to the stable. Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help? Oh, God, yes. Thank you, please. I'd go fetch for them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? Three. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run always to the same places. He draws a little picture on your map. You discover a new pump location or whole mine, Boring Springs, Boneyard, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find feed them some of these oats. They should send it back here. You got an item of a bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon infused oats. Okay, will do. See ya later. Oop. Okay, the next thing we can do right now is most people when they get the goblin quest, they usually just come here and kill the goblin, but you shouldn't do that. You should come for the newspaper and take a bottle of whiskey. Then we go to the sheriff. Howdy, howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff. The sheriff. Okay, blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, cause I happen to have some. Honestly, I'm not sure about this game and it's swimmy. It's swimsy. Yeah, this game's quite weird. There's a gang of footloons around here. What call themselves the Freaker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took the cell door with them. It ain't it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or sleek to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it yourself? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, cause I'm sending a deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item, deputy gun. Deputy? You deputize the gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Freaker Gang hideout is for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discover a new map location, the Freaker Gang's hideout. Got it, I'll be back with the door. Ah. Maybe they just wouldn't. They just figured out that Summers wouldn't know what a lever is. I guess. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously thought his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, madam, today I'm trading logs for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me the 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventure soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I'll trade right now, thanks. And then you have to talk to this guy. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself, and the name's Bill, Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. The Locals warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? Being a cactus. Oh, haha. Oh no, it's actually kinda nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus parts of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. I wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do ya? You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged. Much obliged, but now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at the Oreo mine. Orho mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Thank you. Behind the outdoor outhouse or at Orho mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kinda stick that newspaper in my face before you leave. Okay, so now we're gonna want to go to the Orho mine. Check behind the outhouse. Get the shovel. Dig through. Get that mug. Get this. I think that's everything there. We go into the third one, I believe. Ah, yeah, needle. Damn it, I forgot to get the first needle. Whatever. I can get more. Need that one. Uh, so, usually when you're in the mine, or I mean, not in the mine, at your family's farm, there's a haystack. You need to dig through it to get a needle. In this game, every time you see a needle, you're gonna want haystack. You're gonna want to dig through it to find needles because needles are used to pick locks and they're quite important. That said, I forgot to take it. Anyway, if you forget to take it, you can find those in there. Gotta we open these. Go into the first one. And now we can set this up. Ooh. Click through here and click through here. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm friendly. Winnie. The horse shies away from you, though in this case, it's more like cripplingly introverts away from you. Come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poisonous or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't very comforting thing to say. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them onto the horse. Hey, here you go. Yum yum. Snort. Uh, she sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt to hide in her own shadow. Come on, please. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse dogs and steps further back into the shadow. Come on. Hey. Look, they're fine, okay? See, you take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Oh, it's like roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you warily again and makes a surprisingly good attempt. Come on, please. The oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she returns at something. She's gesturing at something behind you. You turn around to look, but you don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. So that's how we get the first horse. Now we're gonna want to go to the snake's coach. Fight. Gotta jump on them. Oop. And we're gonna fight through these snakes to get the second horse. Usually getting the right order of in which you getting the right order of events in this game, like in the intro, to get like to do everything is quite hard. I didn't get it myself the first time, but I've played this game several times, so I remember how to get most stuff. Boom. Nice. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's okay, right? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look at the horse in the eyes. Oh, Adam GB9. First time for you playing this? Nah, it's like second or third time I've played it before. Anyway, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Adam? You calmly look at the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in the glassy 1,000 yard stare. The other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now. That is clearly you aren't actually made of spiders, though. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes, or suck out his soul, or whatever madness is bouncing around in the skull of his. That's a good boy. Arrgh. I finished the game 100% with all the Steam achievements, including the DLC. Great game, was fun. Want more? Yeah, the game's super fun. I haven't 100%ed it, but I was planning to do it, so that's partially why I'm playing it again. But I've only ever played as the cow puncher, so uh, and I started a playthrough with the snake oiler, but I never finished it. Okay, that's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. Snarf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with Winnie, or rather, Winnie. Hopefully, he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. And now we want to go to the brain spring one here. The hardest achievement was to finish the game on hard mode. In one game, what? That seems actually impossible. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Okay, I don't want to die here. Can I cast this again? Yeah. Took you 4 tries? Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I really don't think I could do that. Let's use this remote. 3 to 4. 5 to 6. Oh, there's something. I think that's my bet. Okay, I think that's my best. But where $2 apart can reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Since when are you a poet, Ipsy? Since when are you a poet? I haven't played the DLC though. I need to buy it, but I can't really afford it right now. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as don't want to hear you say. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to realize that this is not the horse that startles easily. Hello there, hi, I'm a friend, okay? No, that's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Well, Lurk, come from Rev's Discord. Yeah, I've seen you before. Thanks for coming and have a nice lurk. Uh, see ya later. Thanks again for coming. I appreciate it. Where was I? You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please, don't look at me like that. Snort. But her nose again. Try the odds again. You hold the odds again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of a grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. I want to eat this. Oop. And to Brain Springs to go. Let's shovel the. And then we can get another trade in here. Howdy. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. There you go. We're gonna want to talk to him again. Time. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in the mine, but thanks for sending my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for fighting my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Now that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mocking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up on doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She's just shut herself up in her office and said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic? I see. No, not him. Ah, here. Now for whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What? What brand? Nurse Whiskey, your favorite. I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey stat. Whiskey stat? No, what's like an old woman voice? How can I do this? Whiskey stat. Whiskey stat. I don't know. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask. She takes out out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back into her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. You, the book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meats, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense. In the western desert, by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield, lived through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, it's mostly just find lots of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually just a work of ludicrous speculation fiction. Haha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Live through the Goblin Tongue's primer. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but eventually you get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin, sort of. You got a perk, Goblin tongue, make like a tree and leaf. So that's the reason why you don't want to kill the Goblin that's in the basement, because if you do this with Doc Alice first, then you can talk with him. So let's go do that. Hi, Gary. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. I'm Gary. How are you? Well, I'm Kira. Hello, Kira. Good to meet you. What, Kira? What, Kira? Hello, Kira. What? Good to meet you. What, Kira, doing down here? You know, I'm just looking around. Oh, hey. Oh, Gary likes to looking too. Gary, no, looking for way. out of this stump. Gary not having much luck though. Where are you trying to go, Gary? Highway, high away, and far up for popping, popping, and then new Gary everywhere, 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 everywhere. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Kira going far up and high away, maybe taking Gary with you, eh? Eh? I'll think about it. Oop. So now I talk to Susie. Oh wait, no, first where you tip your hat to the bartender. Who's the lady drinking the whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent up frustration about it. Ouch. Are you Susie Kuchain? How do you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before, well, before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead. She left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago, happened so fast I didn't even have a time to get my rifle out, the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door, and fire started out the back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What did you do? I there wasn't anything I could do, but couldn't get upstairs to the kids cause the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't gonna talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't live without my rifle though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left. Anybody left it in the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get for me. Now let's go get that from Susie's ranch. Chain rest is 1891. I think there's something in here. No. Varmint skin knife. I believe we can use that to skin like things we kill. This knife is only for separating variants from their hides. Yeah. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to a save without dealing with it. Deal with it. Let's attack. Ooh, we win. Victory. Hooray. And it's the Crochen family gun safe. You got an item, Susie's rifle. Let's take the rifle back. You find my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. Susie eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeves across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. Kira. Thanks, Kira. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough following my misery. It's time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you have when head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Let's go talk to Doc Alice. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on that depends on that depends on how I fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk, drink at the same time. So she glares at you meaningfully. So, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart. And you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cows, demons, dead men, walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in a cemetery. It's time to be. It's time. Damn it, I can't read. It's nice to get someone outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. That patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away grimacing. Every doctor loses now and again. You never get used to it. But well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough, Missy? I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Um, what now? Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is this? It's when you're getting complete information from an unverified source. What was that noise? Something just like blew up in the background. Uh, anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly, he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like we bean slingers use. I never heard of any bean slinger raising the dead. Have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a bean. What's the deal with the TNT? What's the deal with the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic hell. No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. About the necromancer, assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. The Christ gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old, and if we're going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Locally stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west to tag along with me and maybe we can find a guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible. Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. So that's how we unlock Alice. And now we have to go to the Freaker Gang. Thought Freaker, the Freaker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Wake him up or just shoot him. I say we wake him up. You poke Thought with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thought is, well, let's say he's not Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idioms make sense, you feel bad about the idea of killing him. You don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thought stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. You got a perk, honorable. Harvest that. Harvest these. Open that. I'll go into the cave. Here we have to ask for the soap first. One of the freaker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Now we talk to him again. We tie him up. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. Let's sleeping bandit lie. And actually, I don't know if I have to read. Okay. So before I do this, let's go back to the sheriff's office. Or the sheriff, I mean. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Rewards 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Applying in person at the Yuma Marshal office. Unwanted. Beamy freaker for face thieving. Reward for 20 meat. This is important. Reading that is important. Because now, when we go to their hideout, we can say we're Bunny freaker. Beanie, I mean. So we go here. You cautiously approach the freaker gun. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind the bar and eavesdrop on the conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that his squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy boys, deal man? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How do you get past thought and soapy? What do you want? It's me, Bimmy, your sister. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy? It's me. It's me. I stole some Rupe's face. Ha! You always did have a knack for face wrestling. What's new, Bimmy? We gotta get out of here, here and fast, Wimpy. The Pinkertons are onto us, and they'll be here any minute. Dagnabbit, come on, Snipe. Let's hightail it. I'll catch up with you guys later tonight. Wimpy nods. He and Snipe hurriedly pack up their belongings and flee the cave. You congratulate yourself on your attentiveness and memory. Memory and strong interpersonal skills. We take that. Can we open this? Yeah. And this. Mini. Yeah. So apparently somehow Beanie Freaker steals faces, which is kind of messed up if you try to think about how that would work. I found these mugs. Okay, now this is another way to get money. Can I play? Okay, these two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands on to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down. Before they can say no, one of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of tens plus 2 and 3 kings. We have to be crazily. This is all in suckers, sweet gushes from their faces, and they reach the read how to play poker card again. But eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Okay, read them and weep. You now pair at you now you show your pair of 10 plus 2 3 kings. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush through 6 in a heart. You explain that jacks are worth the 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 to the guy on the right 20, and you're 25 plus a king. They squint at the rules again, but eventually shrug and nod at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them to learn the game. You gain 40 meat, walk away. So yeah, you can scam them into or trick them into letting you win and take the money. And I believe we have everything you can do here. There's something here. Oh yeah. Okay, there's one more thing. Talk to Pete. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kind of things. For instance, dirty machines. Can't trust them no more than dirty dealing snake. Huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take a shot of silver nugget off your hands. If you're like, give you 81 meat for it. Tell him the nugget. You give him the nugget. He smells hands you some meat. Fine and dandy. Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat you're carrying. You ain't seen like someone got much use for unrefined ore. Stranger, I'll bite off here for 73 meat. So him the ore. Okay, Pete, here you go. You give him the nugget. He chuckles and hands you some meat. Please, pleasure doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as he gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you and the tick in his eyelid seems to more pronounced. Listen, kid, all this stuff what I've been buying from ya, you been spending time underground, ain't ya? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You'll stay out of or hole if you know what's good for ya. There's stuff down there for 40th level that ain't worth messing with. For a gal wants to keep her eyes if ya catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Let's go to our home. Uh, and if we go to 40th level, and we won't do this right now, but if we decided to go to a 40th level, we can open this chest, and we get this. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid of the chest. Inside there is a hat. It looks evil, and not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer, and it has teeth, which look like the teeth of an animal, who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. And we don't want... Okay, let's say put it on. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off. And things will be much harder for you. It will be as tough as your life is in a game as that game's difficulty level is greatly increased, if you catch my meaning. So we want to do hard mode because hard mode is actually pretty hard. No duh. But it's only just like to show that if anybody's interested. I let's I don't have enough dynamite to. I actually don't know how we would get enough dynamite to examine that hole. Give me a second. Let's see. Dang it. Apparently you have to die to one of the snakes, but I already killed them all, so too bad we won't be able to do the whole thing. Um, so with that, we've done everything we can do here, and let's go to the BS sorcery. Afternoon, what can I do for you? Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? So, chat, help me chat. Which horse should we take and what should we name it? Give me a horse name, a horse. Chat. Spooky Pale one? Okay. I'll go with the Spooky Pale one. Good choice. That's a good horse. If you like that sort of thing, I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars, but let's just say she sets a certain tone. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Right, safe. The keys. What should we name? The name is Death. Are you sure you want to name your horse Death? Yes. Okay. Thanks. And now, follow up to the rider. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? Oh wait, actually no, we aren't. No, we aren't. I almost forgot one thing. Good thing I remembered. Howdy. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt his name is Braid. Howdy Braid, what are you trading? Well, madam, today I'm trading luck for soap and the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 raw snake hides to Well, to that adventure, so I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I'll trade. I'll trade this soap for luck. Braid, though you really don't think his name is actually Braid, takes you soap and hands you your luck. We are digging. I'll trade this soap for luck. Okay, we've got all of that. Okay, that's everything we can do right now. And I see the freaker gun has. I see the freaker gun has put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back in his hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any freaker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, one or two. They're asleep on the job. I'll go around them up shortly. Then let's look like I owe you a reward. You produce a big bag of meat. You gain 500 meat. Got another little task for you. Yeah, if you get the time, should be a lot simpler than that last one. What you need? Well, the freakers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I just so happen to have one. I just saw you hand the sheriff the lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key, and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire! Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? So I'll see what I can do. I believe we should still have a needle. Damn it, we don't have a needle. Ah, damn it. I messed up because I didn't grab the one in our family uh, farm. Well, so I guess we won't be doing that. But just so you guys know, you would get a sheriff badge from doing that. Um, but I guess that's out of the question now. So let's leave Dirtwater. Alright then, you properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely on for emotional support and combat support. Who you take with you? So, oh wow, fair. Okay, you came. Uh, so shall we take Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, Susie Crocheting, Gary the Goblin, or go it alone? F. What do you mean F4? What's F4? F4, number 4? Just 4? Take Gary? Alice? Kyra? Why are you typing like that? Like, okay, to take Alice. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. Hit the trail. Oh, one last thing before you go. Okay, we're gonna keep it automatically for the sake of the stream. And we're gonna head for Deadwater. Your enemies. What up, Doc? If we're going to look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory. Cemeteries, well, back. Territory cemeteries? Territories cemeteries. Okay. See if there was a pattern. You okay? Sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. We discovered a new map location, Daveyard. What do you think we should do next? Am I forgetting anything? Well, if you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I guess you makes sense. Okay. So right now there's a bunch of things we can do around here. First of all, we're gonna want to dig into the spittoon. This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting in the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you are pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Siko, inspect it. Look, the jewel saloon is pretty nice, as saloons go. Actually, actual glass in the windows, more than two kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is really is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to the brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't get evaporated. Several years worth of distilled and concentrated until its consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple syrup, it's flavored with the inside of the mouth of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Glorp, it feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. Here an item, filthy porcelain cow. Where's this one going your offhand, right? Uh, you have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out the little hole in the bottom of it. This item goes with in your offhand. Plus 3 melee plus 3 spell damage. No, I don't have any more offhand things, right? Nope. And this is still my best. 5, 5 to 6. Yeah, that's still my best one. So now that we've done that, let's. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jew Saloon. Hi, thanks, I'm Kyra. Glad to know ya, Kyra. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. And what can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Lloyd. I saw a sign out front advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Nice. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with your piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I'd have poked around in him myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. And let's take some very better bourbon. Increase your maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. So yeah, that'll come in handy later on. Let's try to fix me. Oh, we need a lockpick. So I'll do that later. I believe. Okay, let's take this. And not that. Think. Okay, I think that's how it's going. Play poker. Anti up. Have that. I forget what the order is, but there is like a way. I used to have a series of events. I used to have a way in which you could like basically win no matter what. Okay, I'm not gonna do this because I'm gonna lose money. But I used to have a series like if you chose those orders in a series of events, like I found a way to like basically always win no matter what you did. But I don't think I have the stats to do that right now. Let's go to the kitchen. And actually, let's go to room real quick. You call yourself floor flushing yellow booted jerk. You get an effect, angry. You'd better not insult yourself anymore. You get angry or you're liable to pass out. Let's sell some stuff. Broken board, sell that. Pisto, nasty. I don't think these are used for anything. Um, okay, so I don't. Okay, we are gonna want that one. Minute now. Shovel, soda crackers. Okay, I think that's everything we need right now. Let's read the book. There's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks pretty interesting. Gives bean wall, a spell that will create a wall of beans that provides cover from ranged attacks. This is a recipe that has been scratched out and replaced with a bunch of power incense calling. Gives worry, a skill that increases your maximum AP. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Gives use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mystical during the fight. I think I'm gonna take bean wall right now. Unless anybody has thinks any other one should be better. Would be better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take bean wall. You practice making heels of beans flatter and flatter until they become walls. Fortunately, just as you finally master the technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of the walls and lose it. The post office. Send that. Buy some flowers from that little girl. The clerks clears her throat. I mean, howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. I could be sheriff. Do you have any law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been sheriff to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with their to other local government? Are you familiar with the local ordinance? Do you even live here? I know. Then what may I ask you in tarnations makes you think you'd be qualified to be a sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could just mosey into town and become a sheriff on your first day? Well, then, when you put it that way, she snorts. If I had 5 minutes for every wide-eyed protagonist looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I would yeah, need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry, it's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. I'm free to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. So are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Take your leave. Let's read the posters read wasted the Chippy Hat Gang for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meter reward. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and loud down, no fashion sense. Wanna go after them? Yes. Good. Let's. It says the house in a desert gang for a mortgage non-payment and squatting and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen on the house in desert. Sounds good. I'm sure I heard Andy say loco. I wonder who is loco. Did I say loco? What? You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Wanna go after them? Yeah. Loco means crazy. Um, I did say loco weed earlier because that's one of the things the horse was. That's what the horse was hitting. So I believe this is. You misheard. I guess so. Okay, so we've got a couple of quests right now. I say we go to the desert house. This is the closest. On the side of the trail, you see a small hell cow. A health cow, really. It snorts out a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, and then starts grazing. It's fighting. The horse is crazy. There, I mean, the one of the horses was quite crazy, indeed. And just leather. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside. What was that? Uh-oh, looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Cool. It'll be real sneaky. Let's just jump to go faster. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This house contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside your house. Bring him on, let's fight. Hopefully they're not. Let's cast bean wall to stop their bullets. No, let's fight them. Yeah, this seems doable. How did that hit me? My wall is still standing. Huh? It's good that you haven't attacked Alice yet. Because she's the one that can heal. So you have a skill Moxie level 2, you got an item Bag of Ears and such, you got an item Desert Gang's 6 gun, you got an item Black Hat. Let's see. Black Hat, +1 armor, +1 mysticality. I think. I think we keep this hat for now. Cost blood. Oh, I'm gonna take that later. Where's the 6 gun? +1 Moxie, 6 to 7 damage. Okay, yeah, what you need. It doesn't look like we can get in. Let's go talk to the sheriff. Or to the cleric. An antique traffic accident. Huh. That was in the Desert Gang. Okay. Well, this is certainly a bag of severed ears and teeth and such. Which gang was this? The House in the Desert Gang. I'll take your word for it. Good job. Okay. Now. Another wanted poster in the Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. That's in the unregistered settlement of North Dirtwater. Sure. Graveyard. You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots, but no pants. You got an item, brown boots. Okay. Here lies Dave B, dead with his boots on, but not his pants. Let's take down these skeletons. Hooray. Ah. Fight. Looks like a grave digger left his lunchbox here. You got an item, Vienna blood sausages, an item thermos picked in my lock. Can't. Let's check. I thought I got another hat. I didn't, I guess. What's the thing that I got? Where's the skeleton? There you go. Wait. Okay. Let's use this. Anything here? Skull with an odd tag on it. This skull has a little paper tag on it tied to it, which has intercemetery loan on the side and some notes on the other. This skull has a serial number that says it was brought from the submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. This thing is really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it. Discovered a new map location, Old Mission. Let's open a bunch. Hey, photo! Let me shout you out. So, photomatic. What up, photo? How you doing? Glad you could make it. Doing good? I'm glad. I should have gone for the other guy. Will these do more damage? Done. Okay. Use low gumption level, handful of loose teeth, skull chips. If I died up, eventually she has an epitaph of some sort. This becomes stronger. Nice. I think we can get some stuff from the necromancer in here. You dig through the racks and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You got an item, gore splattered scroll, human ashes, item ancient robe. Okay, let's see. Where's the ancient robe? How good is it? Oh, this is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk rope. Sounds pretty ominous. You got an item tied together, includes about the hypermabulation interesting that situation that's going around these parts. You grab notes and paper clips that are received to the first page. And Necromancer. This is a collection of clues you've acquainted your search for the Necromancer home base. Hey, that's good to know. Let's check the document thingy. The scroll, yeah. You scrape the largest of the giblets of the scroll and read it. It says, take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside the red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with a stardust and place the mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, the gist of it, the actual text has this and thou, and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish that you're supposed to say aloud while you're doing it. Okay, so can we perform it? Let's see. According to the scroll, you need human ashes, some stardust, and glass sphere if you want to do this. You dig through all your stuff, but you can't find any glass spheres. Nuts. You're gonna have to find a glass sphere. Let's see. Uh, it should be around dirt water somewhere around here. We're gonna have to explore for a while until we find it. See if we. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize the habitat of others of the western coal snake. They keep themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight. Let's take it down. Oh wow, she's much stronger. Nice. She is doing like no damage last time. Cool. Cool snake venom better. Snake pit mine. Go there now. So yeah, this game has a pretty big map. I don't know if these will be filled with locations by the end. Hey Alice, what? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Oh, okay. So this is the first machine here. It's an automatic silver rock dust, silver crusher. Okay, let's like actually see what they do. The mining equipment, you have no idea what it is. Nope. Okay. It's a rubble dissolver. And these. It's a rock smelter. I don't know what those are for. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to explore this mine, see what those pieces of equipment do. See if we can unlock anything. Wow, it's fire. Nice. Snake eggs. Ooh, a pickaxe. Nice. We should be able to, yeah, get stuff from the veins. Oh, and that way we can actually use the machines. Let's destroy these eggs, I guess. that way we're no longer gonna deal with snakes, I guess. Can we use them? Is that horrifying thing? How much is the pickaxe? No, 5 to 7. 5 to 6. Yeah, try it. Smelling flowers or beans. No, I have anti-sun. I think it's better. Old wedding ring. Are just to sell. Useless and. So I guess there's not much we can do here right now. Maybe we're gonna learn about those later. Cavern Canyon. You keen eyes detect secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would be definitely a good use of your time. Shaggy Dog Cave. Let's see. A record of the event of the expedition to and into the Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887. How? I wanna read those in a moment. Give me a sec. I want to explore around here. Oh, this is pretty deep. These things will probably tell us how to get into that hole. These are a lot of reading, and I'll try. Okay, I don't know how to say it. Probably gonna kill my voice, but whatever. What's the beginning? Okay, no, yeah. For the sake of being able to keep the stream, my voice not dying, I don't want to read all of that. And I guess we can. I'll read it on my spare time and do whatever quest is associated with that later on. Oh, what fancy knife! Ah, there's a spider. Can't I fight the spider? Let's have a huge spider. Okay. Oh. The gun has been prepped for the spider consumption. You stack the cocoons on the back of your horse. Collect for one while Ali carries in her medical bag. He was smaller than he looked, and heads back to the Dirtwater jail. Is that the stripy hat gang? What happened to them? They are running with giant spiders. A giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the reward is for the result rather than explanation. Nice. So we gotta fill all these cells eventually. Is this? Oh, it's a ghost cell. Look at that. Hot coffee. We encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pair of spectacles. Looks like the family of specially literate homesteads met ultimate advanced beancraft volume 6, I think it said. the recipe. Gives Wary, a skill that increases your maximum AP. Gives use of all being, a skill that temporarily increases your mystical is even fine. Gives Buster Beaner. That uses the opponent's muscle, mystically and moxie. I'm gonna take Butterbeaner. Butterbean. Fourth cowardice. Ah, it's this way anyway. Nothing. We get. Okay, nothing. We need needles. Bunch of whiskey. Shakers. You hear a sound of several goblins snoring inside the instance. Just a fungicide. Take them down. I'll fight them. I'll keep the fungicide for later. She hosts with whiskey. Papers to get an item. Marching orders. The papers are mostly just boring medical records and daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotic haven't been discovered yet. That kind of things. Diagrams. See. This is a set of marching orders directed to the rifle division for all dead far to the north of Dirtwater. I need safe cracking. Is there any book? Okay. No, we already got that one. Okay. Oh shit, I did no damage. Hopefully these ones actually so it starts. Nice. Brass boring, lava far level up, and cow fangs. Busy playing with his watch to get any work done. I bought this from this guy what runs store down south of here. Oh, button wheel Mac something. Okay, we're gonna go there later. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fella over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. Then I'd say that paper black idiot over there is in the absurd white hat is the fella you're looking for. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something I love? You want to know something I love? Trains. Oh, ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent roaring iron beasts. I can't fucking read today. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What was it? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Well, so we're the foreman now. I guess I'm the boss now. The man looks up and down. Well, now I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hand. Name's me. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it, even if we had the amount I'd take. Any ideas? Well, in my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies just as such as this one. But a pack of goblins stole it. Sneaky little varmints. Right, I'll get it back for you. Nice, we got the Stardust. Now we only need to get the... What's it called? The glass sphere. We can do the ritual. Hi, hello. Being a major, welcome now. Going away, please. The goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Can I not come in? Sorry, only for goblins being very private. This isn't very nice. Don't you want to fostering better of human goblin relations? I could being new human ambassador, and you go to human town being their goblin ambassador. Guessing that might be a good idea. Diplomatics, yes, okay. The major shakes your hand and starts walking towards the third water. Good. That did nothing, but actually just put up a bean wall. Alright, did we lose her nugget? We lost our pickaxe. 7 to 9, yeah. We do need a glass thingy. Huh. We need more needles. Okay. We got pants now. That's good. Ah, shit. That's not good. What? The pinwall doesn't stop that one? I'll have to... Hopefully this gets him. But let's heal first. Stand and... Nice! $69105 storage shot. No, but these guys seem strong. See, but yeah, this is not looking good. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna leave them be for now. Which one's the storage thing one? So we gotta get level up for a while to Courage Mine. We're gonna have to level up for a while till we are able to take down those goblins, I guess. I'm gonna need another pickaxe. Need a rope. Ooh. And we happen to be in a need for dynamite. Ah, would you look at that? Ah, we can almost afford it. We can sell. So I guess we're gonna have to get to 5,000 gold. Okay, I think we're gonna learn more about the necromancer here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. Couldn't stop them. Wow, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up of the catacombs and took them back. Whoa, I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here. Will be here any minute. What am I to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down. Okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My sis, my name's Kyra. And now what's this about saints or missions? Mission is to protect three sacred relics, and I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. The shadow, the show, she shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they don't. Okay, okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too terrible. They came to life. Somehow they came up to the catacombs, all the skeletons and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's a month overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get that relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. Oh, I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, that cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this. Or go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. So many skulls. It's gonna take a while. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I... How much damage is one of these two? Yes, that's good. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take those down. Did we lose any meat? Where's my meat? Oh, I'm stupid. Four. No, we didn't claim it. Huh, so you've gotta find a way to make the quick cash. I believe that's a version to next max. This black covered book is written in black ink on black paper in primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nexmex. This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Chat, do we want to read the evil necromancy book? Yes, always? Okay. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. You got a skill, greeting skull. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of smoke. Spooky. Nice. You got an ability. Oh, and she. Huh, so all the buildings are just fake cardboard. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. You losing near the bar? Oh, go out to. So is there a way to get him to stand in front of a thing so that I can try and go in or something? Hmm. Oh jeez, the music's reversed. I also want to get him away from the second one. I want to get him under the second one so that when it blows up it gets him. Can we blow it up now? Huh. Nope. Right for my insignia pin. No, that. Oh, we need essential assistance. I got that. My lapel. Old patrol cap. Plus 3 pistol damage. And I'm gonna put this on. That's a lot. So what Fundamentals of Nextmax. Oh, read it. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on theory. The best undead army would be literal undead army. This hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests that Authors and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their stations and reporting back to the necromancer when the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. That's not much damage. Oh wow, this guy's OP. Let's not fight him. But let's read the necromancy book. This seems like a probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Yes. Alice glares threatens to burn whole straight to you. You better not be thinking of doing that, right? It looks like you're thinking of doing it. Relax, Alice. I can handle it. Fight fire with fire, right? If I think for even a second that you're turning into another necromancer, I'll be fighting with fire with lead. Let's go, don't worry. Ah, wait, what? We can't do it. Wait. Yes. Nothing matters. This could really mess you up. Alice girls give you. The words crawl off the page and into your eyes like worms. The worms burrow into your bones and then whisper stuff to you about cool things you can do with other people's bones. You get a perk for your skeletal body. As you turn over the last page, a book vanishes and puff a black of smoke. You don't feel so well. You get a perk, white hair. We're gonna make one. Do we get how many needles? Okay, so with that we can go back to the place where the goblins were and open some of the houses. Sitting here, yep. Which one's the storage one? It's locked, can't lock pick it, okay. Need better lock picking skills. Oh. It's a no. What's a new place? Snake Spring. A length of rope. Ah, we need a length of rope to go somewhere. I forget where though. Oh wow, it's a snake. It's literally Snake Spring. I'm gonna try to get to 5,000 money and then I'm gonna end the stream for today. Oh, doesn't appear. I guess that's a place for just like what's it called? Grinding? The big apple. Let's go there. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you score the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how these got here. What is it, a gigantic horse? What is 200 normal sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have seen a poet. Oh god. Can we just keep digging this until okay, until it's time. Hooray, nice. Destroyed campsite. Oh. Potted meat. Diagnosis dog, cause of death, hit by a freight train. The only tracks I see are cow tracks, I thought. Though, could have been cows, I suppose. There's leg missing, though cows aren't meat eaters. Well, they're trains. just follow the tracks. The arts of Africa, so it doesn't seem to be anything. Okay. Huh. Let's go and sell some of the things we got. Oh, I'm going to Button Willow's store. Let's see what's there. Look. Looks how to pick them. Yeah, that's good. I have to sell. Wanna sell some stuff. Needles. Need that. Skull chips. Skeleton bones. Oh, that's a lot. Or maybe I'll co-write you a letter. What? If you're like slowly writing a poem through the course of this stream. Soap, cheap wine, blah 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 blah. Advanced bean craft. Okay, I know I said I want to get to 5,000. This is setting me behind, but this buying these books I think is worth it because they'll give me like a bunch of skills that make like for fighting and stuff like that. This being golem combat skill which summons a powerful golem to fight with you or for you. Gives you all bean skills in particular. Good blood bean skill that lets you regenerate health during combat. Ooh, should I go for bean golem or blood beans? It both seem useless. I mean useful. I think I already have. Okay, blood beans. One big one is misplaced a book. And the other book we got was. Yeah, the golem sounds nice too. And how to pick them. And since now we know how to pick logs, we can go to Gustavson Gulch and actually pick the logs here. The goblin sandwich. Okay. Okay, let's. That axe is gonna away. Forgot. Let's do that. Okay, no, they're still too powerful. That's not good. Okay, as long as they don't tag the same character over and over again, and they kind of go between Alice and Alice and me, we should be okay, I think. For this spooky spell. Oh, should I risk losing Alice? No. Take out this guy. Can she take the hits? I think she can. Okay, they're in for Alice. Nice, nice, nice. This is going well for so far. I think Alice can finish him up, so I'm gonna heal again. And I think the next move should be it. Nice. Blood Beans level 2. 1000 gold treasure cave key and a goblin hat. Plus 3 muscle minus insecurity. I like what I have. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave them be for now. I can't go. Okay, fight them. That hurts. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, they're strong. So I got the key and I'm gonna get into that treasure. I've gotta get that treasure, but I don't have the. I'm gonna use some stat boosting items. Let's see. 5. Which one is the maximum speed by 5? Speed by 1. Let's eat that. Let's take the one that boosts our HP. Which one is it? By 10 as well. Okay, no, that's all we can take. Can eat. I think so. Okay. We can. And spleens for potions. Speed. Okay, there you go. That did it. Hey, Tuan, what up? What up, Tuan? Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you can make it. It's always nice to have you here. How are you doing, Tuan? So now that they don't have range, so this didn't seem to do much damage. Let's try this one. Hopefully, with those better stats. Okay, they still one-shotted Alice. But I'm not taking that much damage anymore, which is good. I'm fine, but I guess I will not sleep tonight. And you, how are you? I'm doing good. Don't stay too long if like you're not gonna sleep. I don't want you to have a bad day because of me. finish them off with this. It's 4 for me. That's very late. And it's too late for sleep. I mean, I'm gonna judge you for doing that because that'd be hypocritical. I did the exact same thing yesterday. But, yeah. Glad you're here anyway. And with everyone. Nice. Gumption level 5. Oh, there's a punch. Okay, we can. And a goblin tiara and a goblin engagement. A year supply of dynamite. Nice. That's what I needed. And we need another needle to open that one. I'm gonna take the goblin. Blow damage. It's good. Score a new map location. Butterfield Ranch. Let's go and check it out. Oh, so he's getting wrecked. I mean, Alice. Why do I keep confusing her with Susie? Tainted beef steak. Actually, I think that rope. And just what I needed. Right, a hot poker. You don't have to actually go inside the house. Oh, nice, a mine location. Needs to. You want song requests? Give me a second. I don't have it. I don't have that thing turned on right now. I'll put it up for you. Go away, GeForce. Don't need you right now. Song requests auto DJ. Come on. Can I take down all of these cow statue thingies? And eventually pass. Sorry, no problem. It's okay. I'm gonna put it on for you because since you can't make it here very frequently, it's a special occasion when you come. A menudo geode. So I guess those are just infinitely there. I need lock picking 2, which I can't do right now. I might just use that needle to go and open the other chest in the Gustav Gulch. Advanced Beancraft volume. Nice. Desalizo. Whose old being as move areas. He'll increase your maximum AP or uncanny presence, a break that provides a resistance against elemental damage. I think I like the elemental damage one, the uncanny presence. You played with a crew drawing of you horrified. Destroy the book. Oh, nice! That's all the meat I needed, although I no longer need it because I got the dynamite from here. So that's good. I won't have to waste it anymore. Where's the... Let's go blow up the rocks. There you go. Good, perfect. This will do the trick just fine. Hang back for a while. I'll get the fellas to set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors. So me consults with the other workers, and they inspect the rocks for a time. Actually, one of them shrugged, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to a rock, and wires up the detonator. Alright, let's rip. Sweet. Wait, do you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunges, so I have time to get under the chain. Great. Alright. Alright. So there's a giant golem. Which is like a live version, but it's good music. Cool. I spam? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nice, he's taking quite a bit of damage. I call her Susie again, what the heck? Do you like hip hop? I guess it's good. I don't listen much to it, but it's good. Okay, that's not very effective. What does it do? Does it just work on skeletons? Yeah, I imagine so. It's barely doing any damage still. I think it isn't. It's not like the golem's doing any much more damage either, so should be safe. Down it goes. Hijo, has healed up max level 5. Nice. Well, no, this is a fine day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark out the route on your map for you. Cause our paths happens to cross again. You discovered the new map location, the manifest is in your old company map. Thanks, but I can't just ride the train. Got a ticket? Just kidding, of course. You don't ever sit on this train, so sorry, boss. What the heck, I'm not the boss, I'm literally a foreman. Okay. Let's keep wandering around here for a while, see if we can get any quests. We've been going for 2 hours. Let's go for 30 more minutes and then we're gonna end the stream. But yeah. What? Nothing. That I. It's not important. I just don't want to really go finish too late today. So I'm gonna stream for like about 30 more minutes, and then uh end this, and then we're gonna end. But it's still plenty of time. So let's let's look in here again. There's more we can do. Oh, oh, does not appear like it. What was it that we needed? The length of rope. Please push his chain to the wall. His eyes wide as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He throws his hand into your and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Kyra, how do you do, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy-headed idiots. Okay, time for next stream viewers, yours. That sounds awful. You wanna know what the worst part? There's perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and the shelf. Oh, I'm sorry. The shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. Uh, this chain is only 4 feet long. That's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat ideas in my head, and now here I am, 14 feet shy of my dream, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. 1 million ideas? Yeah, yeah. You promise not to steal my idea, right? Yeah, I promise. Okay then, it's a new kind of sandwich or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it, there's a sausage, but it's a sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of the pig, ground up so fine that you can't identify them anymore. Okay, and it's served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. Um, and the best part, the name. You ready to hear the name? Sure. I call it the hot dog. What do you think? Sounds great. I don't care for it. How about the hot Kyra instead? Don't be ridiculous. Hot Kyra? What does that even mean? Ha, ridiculous. Hey there, no need to be mean about it. His eyes. Not that any of these events matter. Even if I get these chained, there's no point hanging around in this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You can set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant. You're a genius, Kara. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, there's an idea. What if I added mint to a sausage mixture? You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave holding the oven and the shelf full of ingredients and muttering to himself over the new such recipes. That's it then. Welcome back, Kaya. An item, a jaw harp. Oh god, now we're just gonna hear that for the rest of the time? Okay, no. I better make sure to follow Kaya. Andy, why? What's wrong? I just shouted you out. You're acting like I killed your family. You're no problem, Kaya. Love ya. Make needles. Oh nice, I can make needles. To get safe cracking. Plum pudding and insane. The silver platter. Okay. Ooh, a spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to a bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigated. Oh no, a bedpan. That's even worse. Like you said, muy bien or tan bien. Here, muy bien means very good, Kaya. So I don't know. Am I speaking too fast for you? Where's my that? Well, really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigate it. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that somebody probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco use into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. Kara and Kari, Kiwi are like chat twins. Are you even listening to me? Or are you just sort of skipping part of the text? But bedpan. I'm pretty sure the treasure's in there. And you aren't stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up, I'm investigating. Okay, fine, have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon, and it's definitely filled with rotten brown spit. What is wrong with me? With you, I mean. Bite me. Oh, good, okay. Oh, oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing oh, it's got a thin skin of congealing toxin that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chostings. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you're gonna get that taste way back in the ear concerns of your mouth, that metallic tang by the root of your tongue, like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy slime covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Nice! Plus 2 muscle plus 1. That's pretty good. Where does it go? You already have a triplet? Since when do you have triplets, Kyra? Howdy there, fellas. Fine looking bar of TNT. You got appears to be elderly though. What of it? Well, when TNT gets old, the nitroglycerine starts to sweat out of it. So I recommend you get it to your destination as quick as you can. Maybe take a shortcut over that rocky and bumpy trail over there. The bandits shrug and start rolling the barrel off in that direction. After a couple minutes, you hear a loud boom in the distance. You gain 30 XP. Yeehaw, skill up, physicality level 8. Nice. Oh yeah, sure. When I visit other streamers, I found another Kyra and a big brother named Craig. Ooh, Kyrie, Tuani is attacking your pink. The Stearns Ranch. Ah, nice. We get more and more needles. Huh. So weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Lacking means stock certificate. Ooh. To compare to 37 shares of amalgamated cigar manifesting topica. Dang. Can't see it. Mary's Stern Diary. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, this is the diary of Mary Stern. The I in their diary are crossed out and I are written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under the cactus.
back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me, but that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, cause this were never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can't keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was mad that they couldn't find the Elfie. Papa said she's been gone so long they should put a cross up, but Mama won't test him, cause she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama starts crying again. I don't wanna play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joy, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cried so much I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and I don't cow if I don't cows will eat all three of us. She said I either get Mama or Papa to play or else I gotta play by myself. That's the ascension. Damn, she got a crystal. Put the string Put the string in the doll's eye, roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Kyra. Hi, Kyra. You're nice. You want to play with me? Hooray, Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish her tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Nothing wrong can come from playing with a haunted doll that apparently killed the whole family, or something like that. Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go down and get my cup. Do you know what the magic word to make the meeting cow let you into his secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. Okay, peanut butter. Oh well, ancient altar. Atop the sinister looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet. Touch the goblet. Uh, can I become the master of the cows? I want to do this ritual thingy. I want to make. I want to see what happens. My tea. We can finish our tea party now. Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah. She leaps out of the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch house in chimney. She turns towards you. See you soon. She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northwest. That's probably fine. Probably is. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing wrong could have happened. Like, okay. Oh, a cow. A toilet pistol. Ooh. Four. Ah, it's not very good. Can I use it somewhere else? I imagine I can. I'm gonna keep it. Like maybe I can use it on another like altar thingy. We've gotta still gotta find the glass sphere. Oh, of course. Ah, it doesn't. Okay. Let's look up. Let's look up the. This spell is getting really good. Bariari!
What up, buddy? Wel- Welcome to the stream. We're playing through West of Loathing now. Outfox him. Wow, hold a second. What kind of beans are those? The skeleton person looks at the can and turns around and you can see that label. Oh geez, you can't use these. Uh, these are full of nitrate and sulfur dioxide. Do you know what the stuff does to your bones? The skeleton looks aghast and shuffles off to research some healthier bean options. Good for him. Nice. Ah, you've never heard of this game before? It's like a western. It's like a western RPG, but it's like all in like stickman style, and it's quite funny. Oh. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it's just sort of broken all of a sudden. Guys, I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Conditioning can be difficult in this. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a woke-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver platter. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. So I need something plated? Howdy there, I'm a wandering Sally. Howdy Sally, I'm Kyra. What's your line? Trading, I wander all around. These lands just like it says on the label. And I buy a little here and sell a little there. So to make my way, care to see the wares? Sure thing. Let's see what you sell.